You guys have no pick?
No pick. We traded for Diggs.
Oh, that's right. So why the heck did they have this whole huge war room?
For tomorrow, I guess.
Who cares?
The Bills care.
I'm so upset. The Bucks didn't release their picture of their war room. It's probably just like Jason Light, just sitting in a room. Disappointing. What's up, Sharari? Look at him. Look at him with the Mazza war room in the back.
Cabinet member Sharari in the house. He's frozen.
He's not frozen. I don't know why he's not talking.
He's not talking. I can't hear you.
Sharari, you gotta click the microphone on the bottom and say call in audio or whatever. Anyway, Stan, what'd you think?
I thought it was very good. Did a great job. Did a great job.
Excited. It's gonna be fun.
I have a question for Sharari. If he can hear me or he can talk. Should we introduce the podcast? Because we're recording. Should we introduce that we're doing a podcast right now?
Okay.
Hey!
He's live, baby.
I couldn't hear you guys for a while. Okay, I'm good.
Sharari,
Welcome aboard.
Cabinet member Sharari.
What's up? You like my background?
Yeah, great background. Wow. Custom-made Mazza podcast banners.
So
Right.
I was telling Stan, I told Stan about the neck scarves that we're gonna get, the coverings.
Yeah.
So Stan, I asked Sharari, I was like, can you get your supplier to give us like how it would look, like a rendering.
What's up?
Sharari's guy just sends a picture of the logo back to us, saying, "This is how it's gonna look."
With a blue backdrop. It's like the same logo, just with a blue backdrop.
What are you talking about?
Lesbians. Perfect timing.
Hey, Mo.
Why do I look like a lesbian? I have a
I
longer
don't know.
beard than everybody here.
It's not the beard, it's the hair.
No, but it's not even like a lesbian hair. It looks a little bit.
Hey,
A little bit.
I need
You know
to
what I
put
don't
one
like
ear
about
in,
the
one ear out.
background?
Okay.
Is that when you move around in the virtual background, it looks like you're like levitating.
How do I do a virtual background, by the way?
You add it to your profile, and you can select it after.
How do I do that?
Go to
Do I
video
have to-
settings.
Do
Video
I have to
settings.
leave the thing?
No.
You could do it in go into the video, that little arrow, choose virtual
Oh,
background,
choose virtual background. Okay,
and
got
then
it.
you can add pictures to that, and then you can.
Anyways,
Or you can
Is-
just create
is it-
one like me. Mocast, look.
I see yours. It's great.
is it a no-brainer? Is it a no-brainer that Joe Burrow is going to go number 1 overall tonight?
Yeah, so why are they taking the full 7 minutes?
Because they're assholes.
Because they're trying to milk the draft like they do with everything else?
So now here's my question in terms of fantasy relevancy. Where does Joe Burrow rank? Is he a top 10 quarterback?
I don't think he's a top 10 quarterback now with that team.
No, I don't think he's top 10. Personally, I think Tua is better than him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I know nothing about college football. I wish I knew a lot more. But
You know what? I think?
This is
You know what I
almost a
think?
bad thing. It makes it impossible to follow. But I the way this guy played this year, I mean, the stats alone are mind-boggling. I don't think Tua could put up those stats.
Okay, you know what I think? You know what I think is a crazy thought? If it's announced tonight that there will be no NFL season, I think Tua goes number 1 over Burrow.
You think?
I don't know.
I think
No.
people that die are in on Burrow, and that's just it.
I think he's only dropping a couple of spots because of his injury.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think Tua's that good anyway. You think he's that good?
Yes. Tua's good.
For all intents and purposes, the guy's intensive
Sherrari, I have a question for
purposes.
you, Sherrari.
Yeah,
Giants are picking 4.
I
We'll
know.
probably actually get that pick on the podcast because, we're going to get shut down after that probably.
Yeah.
You have anybody you want or position you want?
I mean, listen, they're gonna
All right, I got my
disappoint with
team.
this pick. I think they can go the linebacker slash defensive lineman slash cornerback route, Isaiah Simmons, or they can go lineman because that's the type of guy that Gettleman loves. He loves those big hog mollies to stuff the line, get Daniel Jones some time, give Barkley some time. So you're gonna go with the sexy pick of the linebacker, or you're gonna take the offensive lineman, which is gonna get all the boos and all the bashing, but might be able to protect Jones and Barkley. Because Saquon didn't have a good year last year.
You want to trade down?
Yeah,
Well,
I
you
think
gonna
we
make
could
a trade right
down.
now? You guys are gonna make a trade?
I would love. The truth is, I would love for someone to trade up to Washington, and then Chase falls to the Giants, but it's not gonna happen.
Wow, that'd be wild.
That's what I want.
Let me ask you a question. This guy Isaiah Simmons. I mean, I don't know anything about him outside of the fact that he's very versatile. Is this guy like the next Jabril Peppers who's gonna just bust out like and flame out?
I don't know. It could. I mean, listen, the guy doesn't have a real position, but these guys don't have real positions. They don't play like that in the NFL. He's going to get to the NFL. He's going to play one position.
Game.
Right. Exactly. He's going to play one position for the Giants or for whoever drafts him. So the fact that he's a three-way player means nothing because he's not going to play that way in the NFL. He can't play that way.
Some people are saying he might fall in the draft because GMs don't know what to do with him. So why take him?
Right.
Get a guy who you know where you're going to be.
Exactly.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. I want to see I want to see a trade though early on, just to see how that works and how they get that pick in.
I think the best case scenario for the Giants is a team that no one trades up for Tua at 3, and then someone trades with them to get Tua at 4, and they get like a boatload of picks,
Yeah, so they could jump the Lions or jump the Dolphins. Yeah.
Why are you guys taking your time? You know who you're taking.
Are the Dolphins going to take Herbert, or are they?
I think
Do you hear
Dolphins
this, by the way?
if he's available.
So many smoke screens. It's crazy.
Can I ask a question? Do you guys, if I play something in the background, do you hear it?
Play it.
No.
Let's see.
So,
No.
I'm playing the draft right now.
No, I don't hear anything.
You don't hear that?
No. Well, you have headphones in?
I have headphones in. Is this like – okay. Wow, Trey Wingo got old. He got old. Are you watching this?
It's
Yeah.
2020.
I wonder what kind of surprise we're gonna get and how this is gonna actually work. I mean, it's cool to see, but
What channel is ESPN on Altice?
36.
36.
Oh, wow. Well, over here. Crazy.
I kissed Altice yesterday, by the way.
Good for you.
Mocas,
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother you asking you about the Jets because I know you don't give a crap.
I'm a Chiefs fan now.
And I won't
can't
ask
you
you about the
see?
Chiefs because they're pick 32, so who cares? So we'll go to yours.
No, but I'll tell you about the Jets, honestly.
Yeah, we
I
don't
think
think
I think if they don't take an offensive lineman, it's just typical Jets in typical Jets fashion. They're going to ruin what they have in Sam Darnold. Darnold is a good quarterback. He's going to be a very good quarterback in this.
I agree.
If they don't get an offensive lineman. Well, anyways, if they don't get an offensive lineman, they're going to ruin this guy's career, and it's going to be a very short career, and it's not going to be his fault. So I could see them very, very simply going a top wide receiver, but because they're just the Jets. But I think if they don't take the best offensive lineman on the board, it's the dumbest move.
There's three or four O linemen that can go in the top 10.
Here's the first pick.
Joe Burrow, everybody, first pick.
Wait, how delayed am I that Burrow didn't come up yet?
Very delayed.
I'm streaming it.
Joe Burrow, first pick.
Oh, Joe Burrow.
No emotion whatsoever.
Yeah, well.
I love
already.
it. I love this guy. That cigar thing was the best thing I ever saw.
Yeah.
So Stan, my thoughts on the Tampa Bay
Wait,
Buccaneers.
is Joe Burrow zooming on his phone instead of like a laptop or a TV or something like high tech? His guy's on his phone.
His living room looks like a regular Amsky, like $800 living room.
Yeah, well, what do you expect?
So Joe Burrow. Yours,
All
how
right,
much you paying
what's
for Joe
the price?
Burrow next year?
I told you I liked him.
Joe
Like-
Burrow to AJ Green.
AJ Green, Tyler Boyd, Joe Mixon. That's it. That's it.
It's not a bad offense. If Eifert's healthy, he's a good target. Is he still on the team?
I don't know.
No, I think Eifert retired.
Yeah, I don't think he's there.
So the
Whatever
one-
it is, it's a good team. It's a very
They have
solid
weapons.
offense.
They have offense. They have wide receiver weapons.
And you know, all it takes is a good quarterback. I mean, you look at a guy like Watson. That team, okay, fine. He had Hopkins, but there's no running game there. And Fuller was always injured. They worked on a guy like Kiki Cutie outside of Hopkins, and the guy was still really good.
I don't think Watson
I'm
is.
not comparing. I'm not comparing. I'm just saying, like, a quarterback can make a team.
I don't think you could say Joe Burrow's. First of all, you can't put them in the same category. I think they're two different types of quarterbacks.
But
You want to compare Joe Burrow to somebody? Compare him to a pocket passer.
But no, my point being is that that a quarterback, if they're good, they could really bring the team to some sort of relevancy. Or
How about this? I don't think Watson's good.
What?
I don't think Watson's that good.
I disagree. I think he's fantastic.
I think he's a good quarterback.
He's a good quarterback. He's not great. If he didn't have Hopkins, he wouldn't be drafted the way he was.
First off, he was drafted late. He was
Go
drafted.
Tigers. Go
You're saying
Tigers.
fantasy or in the NFL?
In fantasy, yeah.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that personally. I traded the guy, but I don't agree.
So, fun fact
Bad
about
trade,
the draft.
bad trade,
Apparently they sent all the prospects a hat from every team.
Wow.
Like all
Did
these.
they really?
Yeah.
Mo past his dream.
What happened? What I missed?
They sent the draftees or the people that they thought were gonna be drafted early a hat from every NFL team just in case there's trades or there's something that that happens. So every draftee has a hat for every team so they can
I
put it
wish
on when
I
they get
just
drafted.
went. Wow, Ogeron, I love that guy.
Why you're very delayed?
I feel
I'm
bad for
very
Joe
delayed,
Burrow.
very
He
delayed.
only got one hat.
I'm
That's-
switching.
that
I'm
has
going
a
to
little
switch to a
coolness
different
here.
stream. Maybe this is a faster stream here. Hold
So
on.
one thing I want to say about the Burrow is that he's good. I think he's good. But the LSU team was stacked. The receivers were always open. Their running back was sick. They have great O-line.
They were?
Yeah, but he made throws though. He made plays. He rolled out.
agree.
So yeah, they're open, but he still got to make that throw.
I think the key for him is going to be if the coach can just let him do the same type of stuff. Supposedly, their coach is like the next McVay. He was like McVay's right-hand guy in Los Angeles.
All right, the skin thick is in.
He can build his own scheme around Joe Burrow's talents. Maybe comparison Tom Brady. You see this? Am I seeing this? It's crazy. Crazy.
Tom Brady!
Yeah. So
It's
tell
crazy.
me what you
It's so
think
crazy.
of the Bucks and this first round. What do you need in the first round? O-line?
So before Tom Brady, it was obvious that we needed a safety or a D-back. But I think that shifts now to an offensive line. We got to protect him.
For who? Wait, I'm sorry. I missed that because I was
Bucks.
For
watching.
Brady.
Oh, you have to.
Tim Brady.
But
I mean,
how
it's
bad
silly-
were
it's
how bad were they
silly
last
in
year? Jameis
retrospect.
didn't get sacked a lot, but that's Jameis, I guess.
But it's silly because he's gonna be there for 2 years, but Brady needs protection. If you're gonna win, you win now. And
Oh, you're
I don't
No,
open.
but you know what? It's Brady, and then it's the next quarterback that steps in.
Right, and
Not
who is
even that.
that? Who is that?
Brady's
different.
If
For
Brady's
in the
as good
draft.
as he is, you're not getting that quarterback for 4 years.
No,
Brady's
you're not gonna.
different
He's
than any
gonna be
other
for
quarterback.
two
Brady's
years
the guy
at
that
most.
only stays in the pocket. Brady doesn't run anywhere. He's
No.
strictly pocket.
Yeah, so you need that guy. But what
Exactly.
I'm saying is, if you're gonna get his heir apparent, it's not gonna be for 4 years because you have to assume for the next 2 years they're gonna be competitive.
Yeah, so I assume in this draft the Bucks will draft a quarterback.
You think so?
I
How's
think
their
it's
O line?
I think it's perfect. No, the first round we're taking an O-line.
And who's the guy at 14 for them? Like who's the quarterback, Stan? At 14.
Quarterback at 14?
Yeah.
Jordan Love.
Or even the second, third round. Is there like a guy?
Jake Fromm.
Jake Fromm.
He's-
Wow,
he's
that's like
in
a
the
ghost
draft?
scream right now. Wow.
Who's that guy? The Abid from. What school did he go to?
Yo,
They'll
imagine
draft.
you
They'll
get
they'll
Julian
draft. They'll
a
draft
jersey
Sunshine
from
next
him.
Is it
year.
Ohio State? Who's the quarterback at Ohio State?
Just
What'd
ask
you
it.
say, Sam?
I said, imagine you get Julian a Bucks jersey that says "From" on the back. Wow.
That'd
How
be
about
wild.
that?
Crazy.
It would be wild.
You know, there's a quarterback in the draft, Nate Stanley. If the Bills draft him, I'm getting his jersey like 7 times. Every color.
Did you
Julian-
hear Todd? You heard Todd McShay has COVID?
Does he really?
Really?
He's not going to be on. I guess. I don't
Wow.
know.
Sucks for that guy.
Did Sean
Todd
Payton die?
McShay.
No. Susie Colbert. Ugh. By the way, everybody looks like shit. It's so funny.
Yeah.
You know, it's a shame. It's really a shame. Like we get to see all these
Oh,
guys.
that's it. There it is. Pick is in.
It's young.
Redskins.
We get to see all these
That
guys.
doesn't mean there's not a trade.
That's not a trade. The pick is in. Come on.
Also, they could make a pick to make a trade. I learned
That
you can
last-
do that from the Chicago Bulls thing.
That last win by the Giants screwed him out of Chase Young.
No, I don't
Yep.
think it did.
No?
I mean, you know what? It might have because we would have been picking ahead of Washington, but not ahead of other teams. But other teams don't need Chase Young, so yeah, it probably did screw us.
Is Detroit taking a
Unless
quarterback?
Detroit still was going to take the pick before us, I'm sure they were going to take Young.
Yeah, probably.
He might have swapped us
the
with.
best guy in the draft.
Yeah, so
I have a question for you. What do you guys see on the screen right now?
Ron Rivera. What do you
Really?
see?
I see Burrow. Okay.
Ron Rivera
No.
and Kyle Smith.
What do you see, Sherrari?
I see Chase Young. Oh, now you go. Ron Rivera and Kyle Smith. I'm behind
Oh,
also?
we're ahead of Sherrari. Me and you also ahead of Sherrari.
Wait, maybe because I'm not live?
Now the pick is in screen.
Ferrari, are you watching on TV or streaming?
TV.
Fuck.
Direct TV and deals.
Chase
Well,
Young official. That's where
They-
I'm at.
Yep.
Mocas, what are you
Chase
eating?
Young. Shit.
I don't know. Some Trader Joe's bark.
Wait, what? Oh, Trader Joe's bark. What about the Trader Joe's Scandinavian swimmers?
You don't
have
have any.
I have
The
some.
official-
I haven't been to Trader Joe's in probably months.
The
couldn't
official candy of the Mazza League podcast.
I have some.
Yep.
Who's this Abbott? Is that Burleson? Oh, Desmond
No,
Howard. I saw the Heisman.
Is that thing going on right now? Apparently, the community's announcing some kind of crazy new initiative.
Oh, what's
Do
happening?
what?
I don't know.
What
do what?
community?
CommunityHizuk.com. There's
Oh,
no
that's-
social distancing going on right now. And so that's what I was saying. I was saying these guys, they know that they were going to have an interactive draft. You couldn't go on like Airbnb and rent a beautiful house just to have like your draft pick from this beautiful house. You have to have like a shitty, I don't know what the hell color this guy's room is. Burgundy, brown. Make it nice.
It's his parents' house. That's how it is. You ever see the
You know, it'd
Brett
be
Favre
great.
one?
You know, it'd be great if the guy was like homeless.
Yeah, well, that's not
It's
nice.
not so
okay.
great, but it would be funny. Come
That's
on.
not funny. No, that's how
Fuck
deep.
you.
What a
That's not
sicko.
nice.
That's not funny
Wow.
at all, man.
Wow.
Fuck off. Wait, so
Wow.
who's this guy, Chase Young? This guy sitting down? I'm so behind, so I don't know.
Yeah, you are.
Mocas. Joe Burrow was first pick.
Is the feed different on ABC and ESPN?
I don't
Oh,
know.
maybe because I'm on ESPN and I see something different. You're watching ABC?
No.
I just turned
Oh.
on ABC and I'm watching Chase Young highlights.
I'm watching NFL Network, and it says ESPN on the bottom. So I think they're all doing one feed.
Yeah, they're all co-branding or whatever it is. because of
ABC is showing the ABC on the bottom.
What about top right? What does it say?
How
nothing
good
on
is
top.
Chase Young?
Nothing. I'm on ESPN.
Interesting.
Is Chase Young that good?
Yes.
Or
Guys,
is he
this is
just
where
the
the draft.
best position player available?
Yeah.
No, he was the best defensive guy. Some even said he was better than Joe Burrow, but they needed a quarterback.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was supposed to be. He's like number one overall type, but
Like
Joe Burrow
Clowney?
was just insane.
Like
No,
Clowney
he's
good, or
quarterback.
is he just like what?
They're comparing him to Clowney right now.
Oh, they
Yeah,
are.
right now.
Wow, look at
Yeah.
Mocas.
Look at
Mocas
me.
right now.
Look at me.
Yeah, behind my ass. This guy's live feeding for sure.
So,
I just
don't
saw
know,
him
Clowney,
hit
he's
a
good, but he's not
Penn
great.
State.
Is Clowney great?
Clowney, when healthy, is a game changer.
I feel like he doesn't
I don't
do
think
That
He does
defense
the,
in Houston with him and Watt when they were healthy, that was a sick pass rush.
By the way, confirmed, ESPN and ABC are not showing the same feed.
Really?
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was behind, I guess.
He wants to go into law enforcement after football. Yeah,
Lions
okay.
favored him.
Who, Chase Young?
Yeah, dope. Hey, you're going to retire. That's what they call it, retiring after football.
You were what law enforcement was chasing, man.
Chase Young has the Ezekiel Elliott jersey with the you show his whole belly.
The Lions pick is in.
I hope there's a trade here. I want this to be a
Who
trade.
is it?
Probably Jeff Okuda.
Jeff Okuda's like the consensus guy.
Sherrari, you getting nervous?
Who's Okuda, offensive lineman?
No, I know the Giants are going to take a lineman, not a lineman. They're going to take an offensive line guy, and we're going to be all
Oh,
pissed.
God. It sounds like that guy, D. Milliner, all over again.
I was serious. Here's a question that I've always had when it came to the NFL draft. So, Sherrari, as much as the Giants need an offensive lineman, right? They need him very badly. But in your head, don't you feel like it's such a waste? Like, what are you getting me an offensive lineman for?
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
It's not sexy. It's
What
not
are you
sexy.
doing?
It's not a sexy pick, and he's not. Is he a game changer? I don't know. You could take a
What
guy
the
in the
hell is
second
a game
round or the
changer?
third
Oh, I know.
round. I don't know. A guy who protects, a guy who
The
doesn't
way
give
I've
up
always
sacks.
felt
You don't
about
know.
an offensive lineman is when he gets picked, you give the golf clap, you know?
It's just you want action. You're
Yeah,
not gonna
it's like the
get
right
action.
pick, and you say, okay.
Listen, the best offensive linemen are the guys you don't know about.
Right.
Because those are the guys that don't get called out on, that don't get, all their shit thrown in the. Yeah. Oh, that's good for us. Now we trade.
That you got to trade back now. Someone's
Trade
got to
back.
jump the
Someone takes
Dolphins.
Tua.
Get Tua.
Another guy with a.
So were the Dolphins consensusly taking Tua? Or
I think so.
they're taking Herbert?
Keep
I think
saying
they're taking
Gettleman,
Tua.
hello,
They said Tua or
Gettleman
Herbert.
has never traded down before.
Because
I
I
don't
heard
think
Herbert.
they're taking Herbert. I think they're going to take Tua. The Florida guy.
There was a lot of talk about them trading up to get an offensive tackle, which makes no sense at all.
Who, the
But-
Giants trading up?
No, the Dolphins.
Oh.
But like maybe they'll
Who's
take
their
a
quarterback
tackle
now? Who's their quarterback again?
Fitz.
Nobody. They had
Rosen.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Oh, they had
Rosen.
Fitz, right. And Rosen. Hazit Rosen.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll take a tackle at 5 and then trade up to get.
I'm watching this. Patricia is
Tua or
talking to
Herbert.
his son. Oh, who should we take, kid?
Patricia talking to his son was literally 5 minutes ago.
I'm delayed. What the fuck do you want from me?
Okay.
Okuda.
Yeah, I don't mind the trade down here.
Wow. Giants. Is it weird? Would you rather have taken not taken a quarterback last year and then take Tua right now?
No, I think Jones could be good. I think he could be okay.
Moshal agrees.
Most agrees.
I don't think so. I think
I
he's
think
going to be good.
he showed.
I don't think he
he's
could
gonna
be as
good.
good as Tua is. Or Tua can be, rather. Tua is the type
Because
of guy
you
that
know, we
is
could-
going to change the game. Like,
we
he's
could
a
suck- we could-
game-breaking guy. I don't know.
We could suck this year, and we could take sunshine next year.
Who?
I love that guy.
The guy from
Trevor
Oregon.
Lawrence.
In Oregon, the guy from Clemson.
Oh,
Trevor Lawrence, yeah.
Would you be
Just
happy,
went-
Sherrari,
Actually, Trevor Lawrence was just drafted.
What?
if Daniel Jones's career numbers look like, let's say, a Rivers?
I'd be thrilled. You kidding?
Yeah, but not without the Super Bowl.
Guy's a Hall of Famer. For the
Okay, but it doesn't matter. I'll take
do you
it. Listen. If he doesn't get you have to rule out Super Bowl. If you have a reliable guy behind center that is going to be good and really, really good, like Rivers is.
Okay,
Who's
but you know what?
not going to get the Super Bowl. I can't.
As a fan, would you rather have 2 Super Bowl wins in 10 years and then like a mid-tier quarterback for the rest of the time, or would you rather have a great quarterback who doesn't win?
It's a fine point, but like
you want the rings.
My question is to you: is Eli Manning was the first overall pick in his draft? It's not like you won with Trent Dilfer or you won with Brad Johnson.
Dan Jones was 6.
What?
He was a 6th pick, Jones.
By the way,
my
Joe
point
Burrow
is first round pick.
Joe Burrow was wearing an Ohio T-shirt the whole time.
Yeah. He lives there. He's from there.
Oh, he is? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Oh, they go to commercial and the Giants pick. What is this garbage?
Because they're trading, that's why.
So that's what they do to the Bills whenever the Bills picks. And that's how you know how low the Giants got. They became the Bills. Commercial
They
during
don't
their
even
pick.
televise the Jets picks.
You're a Chiefs fan, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
They were saying how since the draft is virtual like this, they should have had a week draft, had one round every night.
Oh, I love that. Oh my God.
Would have been great, but they didn't do that, so it doesn't matter.
I agree with that, but does anybody really care about like the 6th and 7th round?
I'm watching the full draft.
I was watching the whole draft.
Nothing else to watch.
So let me ask you guys a question. Later in the draft, who do you think the Pats take?
It depends who's there. I think it's the guy you got to see how it shakes out.
Do you think their head is quarterback?
The quarterbacks could be available. It's a very deep receiver draft.
No, because I honestly think that they can still make a run at Newton if they want to.
But I don't think Newton.
He's not good. He's
not that type of player, though.
I think the Patriots do a Nemo strategy. I think they're going to take multiple quarterbacks this draft.
Yeah.
But like not early.
No, maybe not early. That doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess not early. Whoa, Jake from State Farm is black?
He's new.
They changed him, yeah.
That's Jake with a Q.
Oh.
He's white hat.
Oh, it's great.
I can see the Pats taking the defender or receiver.
I just saw a tweet. It said, Gettleman has emailed himself 6 times in the past 3 minutes. Oh, it's great.
How do they submit the picks?
I don't know.
To Goodell.
They probably text Goodell. Hey, Goodell, what's up? We're ready.
Or maybe he's in on like everyone's war room.
That's a good point. So here's a question that I wanted to ask you guys regarding fantasy. So now I was giving it some thought. Let's say the NFL now decides, you know what, we're going to play the entire season, barring any vaccine or barring any cure. We're going to play the entire season under no fans, right? The season's going to go on, but we're not having fans. Do you think that affects certain players to the point where they might drop full rounds? I'll give you an example. A guy like, I can't think of a guy, but think of like Ben Roethlisberger at home versus away. His home stats won't mean anything now because there's no fans or there's no anything there.
I think it affects defenses more than it affects the offensive. So maybe you're going to tell me a guy that goes to play Seattle twice a year. In Seattle, he may get a bump. But I don't think offensively it's going to change much. Defensively, I don't know. I think defensively the communications for loud noises and things like that, if the offense can communicate, that's a very big difference for them. But I don't know if it'll change the way you draft guys. I don't think it'll change the way I draft guys.
I don't look at those stats when you're drafting. You look at, I don't really check the schedule beyond the first few weeks of the season anyway. You basically know the guys. You know the guy's division, so you know who he plays twice a year. But other than that, I don't really look too deep into it and see.
Yeah, but you also know that, let's
10
say,
minutes.
Drew Brees. Drew Brees plays.
We only have 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
Should we start another one and then have Evan join it like right away?
Yeah, we can start.
No, I got to bounce after this.
All right, fine. So
where are you going, Yost? You have a wedding?
also it plays a big role as to what it means to be playing not in front of fans. Are they going to be playing in their stadiums or are they going to be playing in their training facilities?
Also has no effects for me. I don't care where they're playing.
I don't think
What I
don't
think
the
is
training
really,
facilities
really
are good
I'll
for
tell
us.
you
interesting.
why it does have an effect. I'll tell you why it does have an effect. Let's say you have a guy like Matt Ryan who plays much better in a dome and it's known versus a guy that plays in the cold where all these guys in their training facilities are domed.
I think if they do it this route, if they go with like the stationary stadiums, they're gonna all be domed because they're not gonna want to give teams advantages over other teams. And what's the point of that? Like, why would the Giants play a home game at home instead of in a dome somewhere?
Right.
No, I think they're all gonna be domed.
So you don't think that has an effect on certain players?
Wait, why
Yeah,
would they all
I
be
think-
domed?
Because why would you, if you're gonna make everyone neutral sited, and you're not gonna have teams playing in their own
That's
homes,
only if there is a neutral site. Yeah.
right? If there's a neutral site, then they're gonna do it in a dome.
Even if
That's
it's not
what I
neutral
think.
site, I'm not having let's say you'll play in your training facility. The Giants will play in the Giants training facility. There's not going to be fans anyway.
I don't think it holds enough. There's not enough room on the sidelines, behind the end zones, that type of thing.
Right. Oh, that's a big ass TV he has. Wow.
Who?
Yeah, but a tiny computer.
I just want to say, so far on my mock draft, I'm 3 for 3.
This was an obvious one.
I have the Giants taking Tristan Wirfs, offensive tackle.
Oh boy,
Let's see what happens.
the Iowa guy.
Yeah, Iowa. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Oh shit, this is bad.
Meanwhile, there's no little beepy thing that behind Goodell. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Wait, can you
Yeah,
not ruin it? Because I'm behind. Don't ruin it.
I sort of want to ruin it for you.
You don't. I'm
But I
way
can't.
ahead of you.
It's
You
not
can't.
possible. I mean, I
Get
just
it?
saw it. I saw a tweet,
No,
but I'm not going to ruin it.
Wow.
Andrew Thomas. What the?
Yeah.
This
Thomas.
guy.
He looks pissed.
He
This
looks so
wasn't the
He
guy.
looks so pissed. He looks so pissed.
He
This
looks
is the
so
guy. This
pissed.
wasn't even a guy that was supposed to be there.
Here,
No,
look,
he's a
look.
top guy. He's a top guy.
No.
Yeah.
This is
This is the guy
This-
they said the Dolphins wanted to trade up
look.
for. They'll trade
Look
up
at the
to get this
picture
guy.
I'm sending you guys. This is what I'm looking at right now. Hold on, if it works.
Be careful. I've heard some really scary stories about screen sharing.
Don't worry, no porn here. But what? Do you see it?
Yeah.
This guy. Look how angry he
He's
is.
pissed.
All right, that's good. That's what we want.
They say he's the safest one out of all of them.
The safest lineman.
Safest left tackle. He's a left tackle.
But I thought that's what. Oh, Solder's right.
Golf clap.
Right?
Golf clap.
I think Wirfs from Iowa was also a right tackle.
Right.
This guy's supposed to be legit. Talk about Baruch.
All right. Miami's probably going to take Tua.
Tua Herbert.
I think it's Tua.
Who am I going to have to hate for the next 10 years? That's the question.
With the Dolphins? I'm not gonna have to hate them anymore.
You can still hate
Stan,
them. You can still hate them.
Hall of Famer Patty Mahomes.
Stan, do you hate the Bucks now?
Part of me hates them.
I hear.
But I love you, so I can't. I don't know.
He caused a lot of strife for you.
I don't want them to win the Super Bowl. I want Brady to flame out. You know what I mean? Just
He's
0-16.
This is
So-
This was a bad move. Brady should have just retired.
So I was telling Jillian how excited I am that the Bucks got Brady, and she's like, whatever. They're still gonna suck, but I was like, do you want me to get you a Brady jersey? She goes, nah, I'm not into jerseys. So then, the other day when the Bucks signed Gronkowski, she was a huge Gronkowski.
Gettleman's wearing a mask in his own house, guys.
I saw that. I saw this guy.
Gettleman's wearing a mask in his own house. What the hell is he doing, this guy?
He's nauseous from the pick he just made.
So Jillian asked me, she's like, can you get me a Gronkowski jersey? I was like, wait.
What happened?
I was
Guys,
like,
there's,
you're not a fan of jerseys. She's like, yeah, but Gronkowski's cute.
he's going out with a hottie.
I'm going to get her a Jake Fromm jersey because the Bucks are going to draft Jake Fromm.
That would be great if they do.
Guys, there's 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in this meeting, and there's 4:30 left until their pick, but we're not going to get it, so.
Twitter is ripping Gettleman for the mask. Ripping him.
Yeah, I don't understand what that is,
They're ripping him.
but they like the pick.
By the way, I yell in my car randomly to people that I see in their cars wearing the mask, just them in their car.
They're doing because they don't want to keep taking it on and off. It's annoying.
Guys, is this going to be the new normal? Masks?
It might be.
So what are we, China? Hedge?
No, it's going to be like this for a year after this whole. Once the vaccine comes out, it's back to normal. That's it.
Why can't the players all just play sports with the masks on?
Sharari, here's the question. What if there's no vaccine?
It's going to be a vaccine.
Yeah, then this is going to be the new normal. How else are you not going to, I mean, but I don't think forever.
There's viruses out there that still have no vaccine.
Yeah, but at a certain point, we're all going to get it and be immune to it.
Immunity, right. They're saying it already mutated to 30 different mutations.
Wow.
So it's like it's going to be like the flu type of thing. There's a million different strains, and you got to try to get the vaccine for the right one that season, I guess.
3 minutes left in the podcast.
But my whole thing with the vaccines was that, like, you take them and they don't prevent you from getting the disease. It just prevents it from getting it as like a higher level, a worse level.
The vaccine itself is the disease.
Yeah, but you know what also it is that this is not the first virus and disease that's come out. So I don't remember getting vaccines for SARS, for swine, any of that stuff. I remember only taking the flu. That's it.
You have a point, I guess so, but I don't know. Why did SARS just die?
I don't know. What was that all about? I don't remember.
Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be?
The pick is in, and we have like a minute left. So let's see if we can get the pick. Anyways, in case we don't get the pick, I'd like to thank everybody for joining to this special draft Mazza.
If you don't get it and I see it on Twitter, I'll let you know.
We don't. No one values your opinion anyway. Winner picker.
Frank the Tank. Nope. That's just the bar stool. Forget it.
Yeah. By the way, there's no Woj bombs this year because of the
zero.
Because
nobody's there.
We'll probably know who Mocas will probably find out who the number 5 pick is by the next podcast.
Are we doing another one, or are you talking in when the season starts?
Anyways, just want to say thank you all for joining. Sharari, welcome to the cabinet. Talk about
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Mocas, shut up. And Yos, you're a great guy.
Dolphins have selected Tua Tagovailoa.
Wow.
However you pronounce his name.
Albert
Breer reports 34 seconds ago. Dove Kleiman also reports 20 seconds ago.
Tua. I hate Tua now. That's it. I have to hate him.
Does this mean if Yos is like out of like on the road or something, and we have like a rules pick, I get to be involved in that decision making, or we're gonna have some issues like last year?
You get to be involved regardless, whether I'm on the road or not.
But now we're 4 people.
Yeah, so what?
So there's no majority.
I have 2 votes.
I knew it.
Love you, boys.
All right. It's been fun. It's been real.
Are we
boys.
doing another one, or that's it?
That's it. We're done.
Okay.
Wait. Let's let it die out. Let it die out. The pick is in. Pick is in. Wow. Tua. Okay. So he didn't even drop that much.
You think he'll start over Fitzpatrick?
No,
he can't. I don't think he's even ready.
he'll be ready.
Yeah.
I don't think he's started.
No training camp. Who knows what's going on? There's no rookie camp.
I don't think he'll be ready.
Look at all these injuries.
Have you seen his hype videos?
Yeah, his hype video. You saw that?
It's great.
Yeah, it's great.
I like him better than Burrow.